product specialist at KMI Instruments, and today we're demoing our new product QuNeo, which is what we're calling a 3D multi-touch pad controller. It's a drum pad with pressure, X and Y, as well as notes and velocity per pad. So you can send pressure control, you can send your finger position in an X and Y graph, you can send notes with velocity like a traditional drum pad controller. Many of our sensors are multi-touch, so for example we have a long slider crossfader which can do pinches and squeezes as well as finger position. Everything on the board is pressure sensitive. So every button, every fader, every pad, every slider, everything is pressure sensitive, including transport controls, everything. We've got 4 mixer-style vertical sliders with LED feedback from the computer, so you can do things like set your levels and see it in real time like a level meter. We've got 2 pressure-sensitive, obviously, direction-sensitive, high-resolution rotary encoders that also do angle of rotation, so you can do things like angle from the center or set a range and then scrub that range. We have 4 horizontal sliders that we are using to control effects primarily. Those are all pressure sensitive again, and they detect finger position, as well as each has its own 4 banks. Everything has sets of banks, and each one of those has its own 4. And then we also have what we call different modes. So it functions out of box in what we're calling drum pad mode, just like a traditional pad controller. So 16 pads with notes and velocities, as well as all of our other controls. But we can also switch it to what we're calling grid mode, which turns each pad into 4 separate triggers, meaning each corner is its own button with pressure sensitivity. And so that means that you end up with 64 separate buttons, all with pressure sensitivity, all with LED feedback. All the pads have 3 color LEDs, red, green, and yellow. And you can do things like send sequence information to your QuNeo from your computer, or control them internally to see velocity, to see where your finger is on the pressure XY scale, how hard you're pushing, where you are. LED feedback, 251 LEDs in the board. It's all bus powered. Class compliant MIDI device, runs standalone, so you don't need any software bridge to run it with Ableton Live, with Reason, with Tractor, with Serato, anything. And we're really excited about it. We've had a huge success in terms of pre-ordering and funding, and everybody's super enthusiastic. We really are extremely excited about getting this out. It'll be out in March, but probably more available in April, because our first run is going to be backed us on Kickstarter and everything. And the list price is $249, and it'll be streeting at $200.